everyone. We are Group 21, Dae Kim, Kyual Kyungmin Lee, Yerin Seok, and Hyojin Kim. Under the theme Taking Conventional Wisdoms, we explored one key question. Do countries with higher gender inequality have higher female victimization rates? This is our conventional wisdom. The common belief is that greater gender inequality leads to more violence against women. Our hypothesis follows this idea that a higher SIGI would correspond to higher female victimization. We aim to test whether this assumption truly reflects reality. This is our data collection approach. We use credible data from global institutions. Female victimization SIGI is from UNODC, and SIGI and education is OECD, and GDP and government effectiveness is World Bank. Combining these variables allowed us to explore how social, economic, and institutional factors affect victimization rates.
Our first CRA map assumed that higher inequality increased victimization. Education, government effectiveness, and GDP were effective to moderate this link. In short, it represents the conversation assumed that inequality automatically causes harm. Before regression, we long transfer SIGI and victimization to normalized distributions. This step ensured the OLS regression model wouldn't be statically labeled. We then analyzed the relationship step by step. The baseline model examines the simple link between SIGI and female victimization. Unexpectedly, they showed a negative correlation. Higher inequality countries reported lower victimization. This challenged the conventional belief. The heatmap visualized the relationship among all variables. SIGI and victimization were negatively correlated. Education and government effectiveness were the strong link, while GDP showed weak ties with others. These important institutional and social factors mattered more than economic ones.
We built 5 models, C1, C2, C3, C4, and Mode 1. And Model C3 had the highest adjusted R-square, showing government effectiveness best explain victimization rates. And we tested if GDP changes the SIGI victimization link. Although slope varied slightly by GDP level, the overall trends were constant. Economic wealth alone does not meaningfully alter the relationship. A higher government effectiveness flattened the negative slope between SIGI and victimization. This means stronger institutions reduce inequalities, in fact, through better protection and law enforcement. Effective governments enhance women's safety.
As government effectiveness, education, or GDP increase, SIGI decreases. The effect is strongest for government effectiveness and education. Economic growth alone, however, shows little influence on reducing inequality. Simple regression: higher inequality is lower reported victimization. Confounder models: education increases reported cases, government effectiveness reduces them. GDP has no significant effect. Overall, institutional quality most strongly promotes gender inequality. The final system map reflects statistically significant relationships. Government effectiveness and education both lower SIGI and victimization. GDP has no major impact. It represents a data-driven model, not just a theoretical assumption. 3 key points. The paradox likely reflects underreporting, not safety. Education improves awareness and reporting. Governance strengthens protection. GDP alone cannot ensure gender safety without institutional support.
We expected higher SIGI to raise victimization rates, but found the opposite. Underreporting due to fear and stigma likely explains the lower numbers. Education and governance improves reporting accuracy, while GDP remained insignificant. Limitations and conclusion. Though statistically valid, a larger data set would improve reliability. Hidden or unreported cases remain difficult to capture. In a sense, inequality doesn't reduce violence, it hides it. Trust, education, and strong institutions make violence visible. So, lastly, this is our total review. We began assuming higher inequality means more victimization. However, regression showed the opposite, fewer reported cases in unequal nations. This reflects underreporting, not true safety. Education and governance expose hidden violence, proving that visibility depends on social trust, not inequality scores. Thank you for listening.